shit on an operating bed.
What?
You know.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm leaning over you, just like...
Dude, I hated coming back around from my...
Dad, it's already taken.
Come on.
Dad, you're the reason no one clicks on our channel.
Don't be like that.
It's
That's
true.
mean. That's mean.
But you always tell me not to do that.
You two, be cool. Stop trying to just be cool. It's cool.
Oh, I should
It's like cool.
Give
I said
people
cool.
Typical.
Do I have magic circle prepared? Yes, I do. For spirit guardians or purity. Freedom of movement.
That was a fat stack of gold.
Locate creature. Oh. Staggering smite. Yes. Sounds good. Flame strike. Commune with nature. Commune. Tree stride. Scrying. Hold monster, which I will get when I get my oath.
Well, you should have put them in a separate pile so you can find them quickly.
Well, I can have all these spells, so I may as well just keep all of them out, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 2 that I don't have. Are we streaming?
Yes.
Hello, what up?
Who's on?
Pip rolling!
Pip rolling! What's up?
So, cure wounds.
Take your time, Charlotte.
Pip rolling is up to speed, I think. It's almost listened to everything.
Yeah.
How you doing, Charlotte? How long do you need? A couple of minutes?
Yeah.
Stop eating then and get your spells.
I need to find. There's no cure wounds in here. And then I suppose you have it.
Me?
Yeah, because you have some cleric spells, don't you?
Yeah, but it's not
It's fine,
blue.
you can just write them in.
It's not
Or
blue.
open your player's handbook to at the back it's
Yeah.
got spells, and then you can just go and rifle through because you're going to be selecting every long rest.
Okay.
Like it might not be.
All right, yeah. May as well be done then.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to do an ad for the Discord server.
An ad.
Your ad is here, family, by the way. So you can speak to. All right, everyone ready? Take a moment just to think about your character and what they've just been through, what they're thinking, where you're at mentally and emotionally, your character. A lot has happened for your characters in the last. Yeah, for all the knocks on the table. A lot has happened for your characters in the last 36 hours. You have been summoned before the council in Metropole and narrowly avoided death, execution. You've been banished from that city, never to return. They made it pretty clear that you wouldn't really be welcome in the Free Republic of Kurth, even though they didn't make any claims that you have to leave Kurth. They were sort of like, if you go, that would be good. Insofar as you know, having only been back in your hometown for about 24 hours, things here you seem to, you haven't been met with any hostility here. In parentheses, yet, who knows? Anyway, welcome to another episode of Every Tenday where a dad, that's me, plays D&D, that's this, with his kids.
That's us.
That's them.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us again. We love D&D. We love playing it with families. We think that's what it's all about. A couple of announcements. Please give your love to behind Finley. Finley, if you could point like that. No, the other way for you. You'll see Finley's pointing at illustrations by Sketch Goblin.
That's so cool.
DJ at Sketch Goblin, who did all of these wonderful character illustrations and did, you can see over Charlotte's shoulder our campaign poster. Hang on, there it is. Move your head, love. There you go. Our campaign poster. We love DJ, he's brilliant. check him out, sketchgoblin.co.nz. We love him. We don't get paid for recommending him. We recommend him because we love him. And then also Guile and Design. Again, we don't get paid for recommending it. We recommend it because we love it. Guile and Design created these spell books. Hasn't somebody in the Discord said that they were going to get them as well, that they love them?
I can't remember. I think that was somebody. I think that was a YouTube comment.
But they're awesome. So check them out. Finley, if
Guile
you whack yours right up against the lens here, not too close, but there you go. You can see, look, if you slow on the cover a minute, it's got this like crocodile leather. If you just slowly move it, it's like a croc leather. Just go like this slightly. You can see the shimmer on it. It's really nice. These kind of croc leather, you can get, what is it, 40 cards in there?
Yeah, like 50 cards.
They're insane. They're really good. We love them.
Smaller ones.
And they keep pestering me to get more, and I will. So check out Guile and Design for those. And then Finley wants to say something about Discord.
So we have a Discord server. Basically what that is it's a place where you can come and talk with us and other people who are in the Discord server. And there's lots of, there's an announcement when we start streaming. There is lots of, like, you can ask us questions and all that cool stuff. To join it, there's a link in the comments after the live stream and in the description after the live stream. So,
and also, I've decided that every Saturday after we play, a couple of hours after we play, I'm going to go on there and answer any questions, especially in the no players section. So if you want to know any of the insider stuff on what's going to be happening, Charlotte and Finley have promised me, pinky promise please, pinky promise, have promised me they won't go in there. So if you want to know what's going down, if you like spoilers and you want to talk about any stuff that we don't want the players to know,
that's me.
after the game, I'll maybe leave it an hour until after the game. Then after the game, about an hour afterwards, I'm going to go in there for a few hours.
But you can't tell us afterwards, otherwise.
Don't, yeah. You've got to keep it.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it. Be cool. Rule of cool, right? But you can, get in the Discord to say how much you think my DMing sucks or how much you think it's awesome.
It's awesome.
Discuss rules. We had a question in there the other day about epic levels and how does this work, and it's a good one, and it's one that I've been wanting to talk to and maybe even do a YouTube video about, because of course we've only got 2 players. And so 2 players, if you limit it at 20th level, it does actually really limit what you can go up against in terms of big bosses. So very early on in the campaign, I decided, as somebody who is a child of the red box set, 36th level was what I was brought up on. So I decided that would be the maxed out levels for the players, at least. The Magisters that they met at Nevermelt are actually higher than 36th level in their combinations.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember you mentioning that.
Nimblefoot tops out as well a bit. So I find epic levels isn't as unwieldy as some people worry that it can be. I don't think it is. I think it's when you get very big parties.
For us, like, it's weird because I feel like loads of other people are used to it being limited to 20th level, but for us it's always been like there's always been a possibility of going over it, so it's just kind of normal.
Totally. So we talk about that kind of thing. We talk about weird rules. There are a few little rules that we have that we bring in. So we use the Critical Role Resurrection rules. We brought that in recently. So come talk to us about it. Challenge us on it. Agree with us, disagree with us, whatever. We're here to talk about this. We love D&D.
Tell us who your favourite character is, even though we already know.
Even though we know it's already.
We already know it's this
me.
one. No, it's
Excuse me.
this one here.
You're just covering the camera.
Yes, this one. Okay. With that said and done, I think it's about time we kick off. We rejoin the action with the 2 of you. Who's wounded at this stage and unhealed?
Me.
I am not too wounded.
Elwyn is.
I need my old character.
I'm under half.
Elwyn is, being supported by Danae a little bit.
Oh, actually, I am pretty beaten up, but not too much.
You've all taken a bit of a licking from not only Jake, who is currently with you, Jake Earthenchild, your childhood, your oldest friend in some senses, and your closest friend, Elwyn, as the 3 of you, by night, stagger your way back across the ancient stone bridge that separates the old town of Curtin from the new town. And as you stagger over the bridge into Old Town, into the familiar Tudor-style buildings, timbers and white wattle and daub plaster in between the timbers, along the old street up to Elowin's Tower, a very modern rebuild amongst an old town. You go through the wrought iron, very ornate gates into the surrounding gardens, 50-foot radius so of gardens that surround the tower, under this beautiful climbing ivy that Delhi has been putting over some, this kind of, what would you call it? Like almost like a pagoda. Pergola? Something. Anyway, these nice cane arches with there's some hops and ivy that she's been working on, and as you stagger your way through, still leaving a little trail of blood as you go, and you get yourselves back with a word, command word, the tower door opens and you stagger on through into the tower.
Oh,
Thanks, Nilu, for not helping.
oh yeah. Nilu. Need to find him. That bro.
What are you doing?
Jake's with us, right?
Jake's with you.
Okay, who needs to be healed?
I need a rest. Oh my god.
I'm
Jake?
okay. Now, what do you think about Jake at the moment? What's your kind of status with him?
Oh yeah.
Like, he seemed to have turned round mid-battle.
Yeah.
I'm just wary of
Neither of you are entirely sure of his status.
Yeah, we're
to
just wary of
remind
him.
you, as you come in and the wizard's door closes behind you, the tower door, excuse me, Killian comes in from the main house. Hey,
Hey, Kilgar.
where you been? What's happened? I'll leave you for a big meal, and this is what happens. I miss out on a fight or something.
Yes, two actually. You missed down two.
What are you doing here? He points at Jake. Jake.
Jake, it's okay.
Kilgar looks like he's going to be aggressive.
Kilgar, okay, stop. It's all right. I think. I mean, just calm down.
Yeah.
Jake, do you want to explain yourself?
I'm just back with you. I mean,
Are you going to attack us again?
I'm very confused about pretty much everything right now.
Okay.
It's okay. We felt
Kilgar's all right. Just a bit confused. Glyn is like, I mean, Glyn has influenced Jake just like he did me. So we'll extend some, kindness, and we need to fill him in on stuff because he just doesn't know what's going on.
yes.
I'll extend some kindness. Give us your arms. Wait. Look, I realise that there might, and as he starts saying this, Kilgar grabs it. I realise that there may be something a little bit, and Kilgar's just tying a rope around his arm. There may be something. There may be something not quite honest about the angel that I serve. It's a bit tight. Kilgar just goes, aye, keep talking. And just ties up his hands. He goes, wherever you're sleeping with your hands tied.
Kilgar, is that necessary? I mean, he did try to sentence us to death.
Mm-hmm.
I've already beaten him up. It's all right.
What? He's already died 3 times today. It's okay.
He's taken a beating.
He's looking pretty worse for wear. Yeah.
What's
He's looking better now because he's got a bit of a healing, but
right? Okay.
yeah. You're all a bit beaten up.
Yeah.
It's like when the Avengers fight each other before they then fight the bad guy.
Yeah. There was also another dude, Kilgar, who came along and wanted his staff back from Elowin.
You nicking all the wizard staffs, you wee cheeky.
It's
Well, you remember that stuff I found in Gormley. And Dax is
Why? Yeah, the ball.
apparently it belonged to someone else.
Somebody hunting you, lad.
Yeah. We kind of beat him up real good.
You tried to kill him.
No, I didn't. I was just not holding back.
You can't. If somebody attacks you, you attack them until they're down. If they don't go down, you put them down.
Element's the one who stole his staff. I understand
Well,
you'd be frustrated. I don't say.
You never stole it. You found it in that lair.
I mean, I did say find his teachers to him. Like, okay, I get it. He should leave us alone.
Can we not stand in the hallway and have model debates? I've got a nice roasting hog on.
Oh, okay.
Let's go through the
You're
main
the
house. Deli's done some lovely.
Did you just take over the cooking from Delhi?
Deli's done some lovely steamed potatoes. Come on,
Okay.
go to the main house.
We just ate.
Do you want to go with him?
Yeah.
Okay, you go back to the main house. Deli's there. Oh no, my love. Oh, what's happening? Where did you two go? I thought you'd gone out for the night or something, drinking or something.
No. We went to
Getting into fights, my love.
two fights. We went to get the sword. Oh, you're Delhi. Don't worry.
Yes, I'm Jelly.
Don't worry. We're back now.
What sword are you getting, my love?
This one.
She's just putting melted butter on these steamed potatoes. What sword did you get, my love? You got yourself a new sword?
Look, it's not really new. I've had it before.
Are you holding it?
No. Is that what that is? No. Well, it was the sword that I had before, and then I didn't have
Oh,
it.
lovely. You got your old sword back. That's
Yeah.
lovely. Come and take a seat on the table, my love.
Okay, I just want
Nilu's
potatoes.
already in there
I'm
as
just
well.
distracted
Nilu
with
just
the
goes,
potatoes. I was like, "This is my sword."
You're a bit too late, Nilo.
oh, yeah, half an hour was it? Or an hour?
It was half
Takes
an
you
hour.
half an hour to get over there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I
No.
thought I'd just leave it a bit longer. Just didn't think you'd get into trouble.
We got into 2 fights.
Oh,
I'm bleeding.
So
from
maybe, like,
every
three
single portion of my body.
all right. Sorry
Why didn't you come?
for not coming.
Whoa. Why
No,
didn't you?
you've only been gone like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be fine. You're
It's
only going
enough
over.
for 2 fights.
Well, what's going to happen between here and the tower and the fourth?
2
one?
fights.
Who are you having 2 fights with?
This
Him
guy.
and
Why are you fighting with Jake? Oh, as you sit down at the table, you are handed steaming plates of sliced pork with crackling, steamed buttery potatoes, and some local greens.
Oh.
Really nice roast.
Where's
to sit
Jake?
down to. Jake kind of is awkwardly taking his plate mail armor off because he's got 4
Okay,
plates. so he's just
I'm
like,
gonna start off. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna help him take it off.
oh, he's sort of a bit awkward.
We always help each
Yeah,
other.
I know, but he still feels a bit awkward because you're pummeling each other like in a Haribo. As it darkened, it starts to rain outside. You can hear some distant thunder. And
I would get rid of that, but I don't have my spell slot.
I like this. Therapeutic. Uh,
all right, well, the evening is yours.
yeah, I'm gonna eat good potatoes.
You do so. You dine very fine.
I give some to Jake.
He gets handed his own plate of food.
He's got his hands tied.
Oh, that's true. That's true. He's just sort of like that, like.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, we need to talk.
Yeah.
Jake.
Okay.
It's not very cool of you to try and sentence us to death. Gotta say.
I didn't sentence you to death.
You did. You were in favour of it. You said, I think these 2 should be executed.
That's ridiculous.
So you're telling me you didn't say that?
I'm telling you, I wouldn't say that.
But you did, so you would.
What do you think you said?
Otherwise, why do you think we'd be so angry at you if just for no reason, for just standing by the statue? No, you tried to sentence us to death.
Wait, is this a conversation or are you just going to shout?
I want you to, no, I'm just asking you to explain yourself. Who's that?
I don't know.
It's
Someone
Delhi.
shouting in the background. Yeah, Delhi.
Zambians.
The council asked me to to be present as character witnesses for you, for both of you. And I gave a glowing character reference. You were there. I said it in front of you.
But you said that you think we should be sentenced to death.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I said that I've known this woman for my entire life, and she has saved my life on multiple times, and that's what I said.
No, it's not, Jake. No, it's not.
Okay, I think maybe some kind of magics are messing with your memory. Because we've
Okay,
had...
Jake, we'll help you. You just need to...
Okay, like, if you stay still, we can try and... Elowen?
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Elowen, what are we doing? Remove curse?
No, I wish I could.
What, you don't have spell slots?
No, I only have like 3.
Okay, what I'm saying is, would that be a plan? Would it be remove curse that we'd have to do on him?
Well, I already tried it on him.
What did you try?
Maximum ability, remove curse.
You also tried something else. Didn't you try dispel magic?
Mm-hmm.
And that nearly worked or something?
Yeah.
You cast that at 9th level on him, didn't you?
No, I cast remove curse at 9th level, and then dispel
That's
magic at like 5th or 6th level.
We should probably try that again. I think I can do dispel magic. We could both do it.
At the same time, that's unnecessary.
Or maybe we'll powerful, I don't know. But we've already...
Look, I wouldn't do it. I said that I felt that you had turned from Palladius and that this was unfortunate, and that as your friend, I took it as a personal duty to try and get you back on the course of light, but I didn't call for your death. That's a ridiculous thing. You've known me longer than that. I wouldn't do such a
I don't
thing.
think
I
you
do.
did
Look,
it.
this is what we're saying. I don't think it was you who did it.
What do you say? Well,
Because Elowen has brought up that there has been like memory modifying magics recently, like coming up, and we think maybe this has also you've also been a target of this.
Yeah.
I don't feel such a thing has happened.
But neither do I, and Elowen has informed me that stuff like that has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Look, because the reason we were so confused and then angry was because we explained everything to you at Solace, that Glint is not to be trusted, that, you know, it's to be wary.
and I considered that, and we've known each other our whole lives. So if you tell me something like that, that's fair. You must understand something. I know this is hard for me to have any authority with my hands tied, but when a lifelong friend turns from their oath, when they turn from the path of the paladin and then tell you that a chosen of Palladius is in the wrong, I'm not saying I disbelieve you straight away, but I also won't believe you straight away.
Do you maybe think that...
Do you understand that?
I
Yeah.
understand,
Do
Jake.
you understand that, like, you've turned from the path?
Jake, maybe do you
Jake.
consider that because that chosen one of Palladius, like, he's the reason I turned from the path.
And all I'm saying is it would be great if there was some evidence of this.
And I'm saying, I
And
really...
the reason we're not fighting now is because I believe you enough to wait before there's evidence. But without evidence, what are we? Just arguing.
We've had evidence. We've had the Magister, Oshan. Have you
Well,
heard?
where is he? Bring him here to
Never
confirm this. Everything so far.
Busy.
Look, you can get upset with me about this, but everything
I'm
so
not upset
far,
with you, Jake.
everything so far has been on your word. And your word is what means that I'm here. And look, I'm a man of the military. I'm a fighting man, but I'm not a fool. And when I look at how my service at the highest level is to Palladius, and that is about justice, that is about fairness. And there are actions that you have taken without me at your sides that I am still trying to decide on what side of the balance they fall.
Jake, what do you think I would gain from lying to you? Why do you think I would tell you this stuff? What do you think my motive is? Why do you think I'd
I
lie?
don't know. You seem to have been motiveless for years now.
You haven't been. I don't think you can make observations of me for years when you haven't been near me for years. We've been out,
I know. I've been in service.
right?
But
Well, we've
you
been in
seem to have-
service to the continent. We're trying to save it, you know.
I'm not making character assassinations. I'm just saying. After Luther, something seemed to change in you.
Regardless, when I opened that statue, I went to a different place and I spoke to a man with a blindfold on, and he was fishing. Anyway, I talked to him. I came back, and my magics were returned. I didn't tell you this. Maybe you noticed because I glowed a lot. My magic granted to me by Palladius returned. I am no longer strayed from the path of Palladius. I should let you know. So I also said
Well, this is good news. And with his tied hands, he lifts a flagon of ale. He goes, well, this is good news. And then he tries to drink it and gets most of it down his tongue.
I mean, isn't Glint the person that took your powers in the first place?
yes. And since I also serve Palladius, I'm not sure. If I truly believed he was an agent of Palladius, I would not tell you that he was not, because I also serve Palladius.
There are too many negatives in that sentence.
Jake, we know you're not the smartest here, but come on.
Okay.
What's Jake's intelligence?
Is it 11 or something?
No, he's not a fool. 14, same.
Oh, it's actually the same.
22.
Okay. Anyway,
What do you want? What are we doing? I came to try and retrieve the sword because I was told that I was ready for the sword. Clearly, I'm not. And I'm okay with that. Clearly, you are.
Glint told you you were ready for the sword.
I don't remember.
Who told you that, Jake?
That's not very reliable.
Who told you you were
Who
ready?
told you you were ready for the sword?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But I got it clearly.
You asked what I was trying to do. I'm trying to make sure that what happened to me does not happen to you. The only thing I'm trying to do here is to protect you, Jake. We do not need you to believe us in order for us to.
I don't disbelieve you. I don't disbelieve you.
But you also
I'm
do
here.
not believe. I understand. I said we don't need you to.
I'm not so willing after a lifetime of study of Palladius and his angelic servants. I'm not quite so ready as you to believe that one of them is corrupt and is out for everything.
You heard us in the
Alright.
zone of truth.
Sorry, we do not need to convince him. If it
You don't need
takes,
to convince me.
if it takes personal experience,
Yeah, it does.
if it takes what happened to me to happen to you for you to believe, then that's what will have to happen. So I will let you do what you need to do.
Or he could, come with us and experience it firsthand.
What are you wanting to do though? What is your next act of service? What are you doing? What are you guys seeking to do?
Well, the thing is, this is not the biggest problem at our hands at the moment. This is not the biggest problem. Quite
Well,
simply.
this is it. Like, as far as we're concerned, like you mentioned something at Solace about.
Yeah, we explained the whole thing to you at Solid. Everything.
I'm just gonna explain it again, like the vague details of.
I thought that was just a desert.
We've been
No.
there. So
We've been there.
It was eating at the very heart of the land.
Yeah, and
there's two over in Gloucester Isle. Whatever it's called.
either Lancaster.
Yeah.
So our next step in regards to that is to journey to Karatur.
Well, my next next mission is to Sojourn. Sojourn? I can't actually read the writing on my thing.
You need your glasses.
Yeah, Sojourn. I've been ordered to rout the wild elves and to lead the rout against the wild elves. I'm loath to disobey my orders.
You already are aware of our standing on that, so we will not speak on it.
But what do you think?
About what? About your duty?
About what's happening in the land?
I think it's terrible.
Mhm.
I mean,
Obviously, as we've grown up in the Principality of Kurth, we've grown up serving, we used to serve Ereborn. So we see that side of it, and it's hard to stray from that side, but we also have a close friend this means a lot to him, and well, we can also see that side as well. So it's conflicted in my mind. But I know for sure that, after seeing the council, I don't trust them at all to do anything responsible.
Roll persuasion check, please, Danae.
Okay. 220. Okay, what is my plus? That's 35.
Holy shit. My heart of late has ached. Does not feel right. Does not feel right to deny a people their own land and to force them from it. Well, I suppose there's a first time for everything. I guess my orders can go suck it.
Yeah! Yes.
I cannot lead a new people against the natives. I cannot do that. Palladius has felt distant from me ever since that's been my job. It's not right. It's not just. I see no reason why the people who have called this land their home for thousands of years cannot live in peace and prosperity alongside the new settlers, us. I cannot see why that can't be the way of things. But I don't know how they will feel now that Nimblefoot is dead and has been murdered by the state.
That is the problem, because, well, that part is complicated.
Okay, it always is.
Yeah. All right, Lentil, calm down.
That's Nilu, who's like practicing a new cantrip, and then it gets out of the jar.
Also, you have like a mice in your hands for experiment. And then you run around.
There's no animal experiment.
no animals were harmed in the making.
So
Well, with your maximum persuasion check,
that was natural 20.
yeah, this does a bit more for Jake. He goes, look, there is something weird with the council. There's something wrong with it. There is something, it feels like an apple that seems juicy and delicious on the outside, but inside there is a rottenness in the core. There is something not right.
There's a worm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It does feel like that.
While we were there, Nimblefoot detected a mind flare among them. So that's sort
What?
of,
Who is this? Who?
I think it was
Keaton.
Keaton.
Met him before. He tried to.
Oh. I always felt he was a trusted and good man.
We've met him before.
That's-
He tried to. basically sent us down into this place to clear it out. And well, no, he sent us to go steal the deeds.
Yeah. We've already met him. He's not a good fella. And as you were saying, it looks like a shiny red apple. He looked like a shiny red apple. I mean, not literally, but
it's actually a pear.
inside. Inside, it's rotten.
You're right.
I mean, if we have a rest, I think we need to rest so then we can figure out.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Thing with Keaton, he looks like a red apple, but it's actually an orange painted red. That's basically what it is.
I like oranges more than apples.
Well, okay, it's a rotten orange.
Oh, they're horrible.
It's a mind flare.
Yeah.
And the paint is the illusion.
Great. But does that mean? I mean, does that mean Keaton's in a jar of glue? I mean, goo.
No, I think he's just always been a mind flare. Ever
You
since we
think?
met him.
Would we not have detected that before? I don't remember
no
if we've
reason
ever
to.
been in. No.
We met
Anyway-
him before we knew that they were mind flares.
I think we need to rest and get specialists back, and that so that we can sort out Jake's mind. Yeah. Jake,
Yeah,
I think we should retire for the night.
I'm
No, just in
exhausted.
general.
I'm ready for that.
Okay. Where is everyone sleeping?
I'm
Where's
sleeping on
Where's
my
Kilgar
bedroom.
sleep?
You've got. Let me think. How many levels? There's 3 levels.
I've got a room.
2 rooms on each level, so there's plenty. And the main house has rooms.
Okay, cool. Right.
Kilgar's staying in the main. He goes, I'm going to
Yeah.
finish up here with this hog.
Oh.
Where's
Okay.
Jack?
What are we doing, then?
Where's Jack?
Where's Jack?
Oh, he's out somewhere, my dear. I don't know.
Oh,
He'll be
he's
back
got a
whenever.
girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
So what are we doing anyway?
We need to sleep first. I'll go whisper to Kilgar. We need to sleep so I'll get his spell slots back so we can sort out Jake's mind.
Try and knock him out.
No, but can you? Is it okay if he stays in the same room as you so you can keep an eye on him?
Aye, of course, lass.
Thanks.
All right. Hey, lad, you're staying with me tonight. He gives him too hard a slap on the back as he walks past him. Hey, oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Night.
Cards, lad. Let's play some cards. Oh, I can't wait. You'll love it. That's what you hear as you walk
Okay, night, guys.
out. All right.
Let's play some cards.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to my room.
Elowen, I'd like you to roll percentage dice, please.
Oh,
39.
Okay, good.
You've eaten all of yours. You've eaten all of
I ate
yours.
some before the game started.
Okay. Good to know.
I'm
Right.
gonna keep my staff like that. I'm gonna hug it like that.
You go to sleep.
It's traumatized. For
I'm
some
gonna lie
reason.
on top of it.
You're like just knocking
Not
it.
so it
I will say,
breaks.
if you want a long rest, you're not going to be able to keep it tight. I mean, you can tie it to you if you want to.
Yeah. No, can I get like a bell? And then I'm gonna tie the stuff to me, and then tie this.
Can't you? Don't you have alarm to cast? Or-
Yeah, I'm gonna cast the alarm.
Do you have it prepared? Sorry, I'm assuming you
A
have it
bell.
prepared. No, I bet you don't.
I bet you don't.
No, you don't.
In which case, just get a bell.
Wait, I use the staff
Wait.
to cast. Can I cast alarm with it? Please. Come on.
You have guards and wards on
I
the
can
tower.
Yeah, cast web all around the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you
With
have
the
got.
staff.
Yeah, just go.
All right. You. How long's that?
I hear that.
I don't know.
What's going on up there, Eloise?
Just protecting the room.
Don't you have guards and walls on your tower?
I'm paranoid.
Web.
Web.
Lasts for an hour. Concentration. So no,
Okay.
that's not going to be
So
good.
when
I
I go
can-
fall asleep, it's
I
go.
can summon my Steve.
No, I'm not. I don't want a bear in my house.
What is it? You're feeling very protective of the staff.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie it to myself. Okay,
Yeah.
Put it
and
in
then
your
I'm gonna
room.
tie it to like the ceiling, go over something like a one of the things that go across the ceiling, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
A
I'm gonna put a
rafter.
bell on the other on the
Roll
end.
You decide for me what skill you're going to use to do all of that. You tell me what you proficient.
Oh, and just to
Uh,
let you
Hang
know.
on, let me just do that. I want to see how it goes.
I use investigation.
Okay, and then another one. Make a skill challenge of it.
Okay, and Arcana.
What
no,
you're doing
no, I'm
is
not going to allow arcana. Something more physical.
Oh, okay. What about stealth?
Sure. Okay, so they both got a DC. For it to be something that you feel is effective, I'm going to say a DC of 12 for both, but you need above 12 for both.
Stealth.
someone could easily just cut the
Okay,
bell off.
that's 14, and then investigation. That's 17.
Nice. Okay, you rigged something up.
That's
And I'm going to say, I want you to roll roll percentage. I'm going to say there's a 15% chance that you don't get a long rest because you're a bit paranoid about the start. So
you
16
already
or
said
more.
you were paranoid.
19. Huh.
Whoa! All right, you are super paranoid about the start. Takes you ages to get to sleep.
You should have just put it in your shirt like this and have it all the way down your
You
trouser
wouldn't
leg.
get a long rest like that.
Why
You wouldn't
not?
get a long
Yeah, you
rest.
wouldn't get a long rest.
You wouldn't get a
You'd
long
have to be
rest.
You'd have to be like completely
Fully
straight.
healed with a staff down your
People
pants.
fall asleep on like the train. People fall
I'm
asleep.
not talking about falling asleep. You can sleep. There's a difference between in D&D. There's definitely a difference between sleeping
yeah.
and long resting. I will say you do get a long rest with all of that because you do take the time to prepare it.
In my room, I forgot. There's like you decorated it with yellow ribbons and roses everywhere. I hope the roses are refreshed. Otherwise, I've just got loads of dying roses in my room.
Danae, you
Perspective.
fall into a deep and how are you preparing for your long rest? Because you have two swords with you, but your armor is not on. And as you go into your chambers, just as you left it, your armor of invulnerability sitting on top of the
Yep.
very solid mahogany chest in the corner. You find yourself with two swords. Is there any preparations or anything you want to describe to me before you get down for your long
Well,
rest?
like Jake is going to try and steal it. Okay.
Can you still summon one of your?
No, I'm not a fighter anymore.
Okay, so you can lock your room. They have locks, so you can lock your door as a basic, just so you know.
Okay.
He's built a very good modern new
Yeah.
town. Is there anything you want to do before you get down for your long rest?
Yeah, I want to put Storm on the bedside table. I'll get Celeste in my hand. And
Well,
I'll...
it's a long sword, so you can't put it on a bedside table.
Aw! Oh, okay, I'll just leave it. It's on the floor. And then Celeste, I'll just like hold in my hand before, and I'll just do my like bedtime prayers.
Okay, well, as you take out sing, it continues to sing for discordantly long time after you unsheath it in your hands. What are you praying? Or who are you praying to, and what are your prayers this night?
I'm praying to.
Outside the window, lightning strikes through, casting eerie white light around the room.
Okay. Well, I'm praying to. First of all, can I do like a reflective insight check and see if that old man had anything to do with Palladium?
Well, you tell me what you're thinking. Right, what is Danae thinking? What is she wondering about? Tell me that in a bit more detail, and I might be able to assign a role to it. What is it that you are wondering about?
She's wondering why she was suddenly transported to that place, and the old man lived in a castle, and she's heard stories that Palladius sometimes takes the form of an old man.
So what is it you're trying to achieve?
She's trying to see if the old man is connected to Palladius.
Are you doing that though? Sorry, I'm not being clear
No.
enough. Are you doing that more in a research way, or are you just thinking?
She's
about
reflecting on it.
Reflect, just thinking.
Yeah.
about it. Okay, that's good to know. I would say then, as you sit there on the bed, cross-legged with Celeste across your lap, the beautiful long sword that you have wielded and then not wielded for long periods of time. You start to wonder about the strange old man with the blindfold. Make a religion check.
Oh, bad at these. 7.
It was certainly odd where you went. And you sit there, maybe it's the fighting, maybe it's the rain outside, slightly hypnotic feel of the rain against the windows. Maybe it's, excuse me a sec. You can't recall from your studies. You think about some of the textbooks that you were given as a youngster in regards to Palladius. What do you think Danae's thoughts would be about the nature of, I mean, realistically, not what Charlotte's are. What do you think Danae would think about what she experienced?
I feel like she's been taken to places like that before, like by Ocean, so she might think it's like another wise paladin or something.
Yeah,
like
right,
that.
nice. Yeah, nice, really nice. Yeah, so maybe as you sit there wondering, nothing comes to you as you wonder about Palladius, and you can't remember any stories about any great heroes of Palladius that were a blindfolded paladin.
Mm-hmm.
You don't recall anything like that. Where you went, in that amazing celestial tower, and the beauty of it and the awesomeness of it, to you was akin to when you've been to the celestial plane.
Mm-hmm.
And so you definitely didn't feel like you were anywhere. Make a general intelligence check.
4.
You can't remember being anywhere quite as radiant and celestial in feel on the prime material plane. So you still don't know whether that was a vision given to you or whether you went somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. You're too tired. The rain on the window is making you sleepy. The sword is thrumming softly against your legs as you sit there, and you find that in a short period of time, you just fall asleep.
What I wanted to make sure the sword was okay.
I'll say because of the nature of those rolls you made, as you're thinking about it, dreaming about it, you find that your eyes
I fell asleep.
flutter close. Yeah,
I sit cross-legged and I go, whoop.
Yeah. You fall into a long, deep slumber.
Right.
Could you roll percentage dice for me? I'm looking for 25 or under.
83.
Okay.
He's not escaping.
You both awaken after a long rest. You still clothed on top of your bed. Celeste sort of a bit dangerously close to your neck, just sort of like lying there.
It's my stuff.
Your stuff is still there.
Oh,
As you
good
both-
morning,
you both
Celeste.
awaken.
I
Hit
stand
point.
up and the bell just drops on my head.
Yeah, you take a tenth of the hit point down. Literally rings it up. Okay, hit points are restored, spell slots
Nice.
restored, side points restored.
I just prepared
Your
myself.
paladin spells will not be available yet, but I would
Okay.
like you to pick your prepared spells for the day.
Done that already.
Okay, great. Likewise, Elowen, you
I've already
spent
done that.
a couple of hours doing your prepared spells for the day.
So the fact that I used them quickly in that fight was just like the aftermath of suddenly getting them back.
We'll just say that's rule of cool.
Okay, yeah, we
I
are
got
cool.
a 20 and a 1.
Oh, that's nice.
20 or what and a 1?
A 20, a 5 and a 1.
Nice! That's
I'm
the kind of
literally
sense you like.
classless. I feel classless at the moment.
Yeah,
It's okay,
classless.
Danae.
Yeah, you are a bit classless. Like a bit of a thief.
No, oh, that's the only thing I'm securing. I'm
Yeah,
alone.
yeah. I'm still a thieving little bastard.
Yeah.
All right. You awaken and it's still raining outside. It is a grey, overcast day here in Curfton.
I know I like the candles in my room. That's nice.
Okay. You like the candles? Nice. The day is yours.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
You do so.
Morning is Kilgar and Jacob.
Nope, Jelly's up.
Are they still sleeping, Deli?
Who are you talking about, my dear?
Kilgar and Jake.
All the lads.
The lads.
They're in our guest room down here.
Okay, I'm gonna go wake them up.
Okay, you walk over and up the short flight of stairs to the second level of the main house, and on the bed, Kilgar with one arm over him, Jake like this, wide awake,
Oh my god!
just like this. That's got Kilgar's arm over him. And breathing into Jake's face. And as you come in the door, he looks across at you. Morning, morning. Jake did not get a long rest.
Oh, bro!
Kilgar most certainly does. You wake them both up.
Hey, Kilgar, don't smother
Kilgar pushes
him.
him off.
Hey, careful!
Right.
Oh, Jake.
Morning, Jake. Morning, Kilgar.
Right.
Did you sleep well?
He reaches for the
Yeah,
What's it called? Jug of
ale.
alchemy juggles.
Ale.
Oh yeah, I'll probably do. Do you sleep well?
Aye, it's good.
Did you sleep well, Jake?
No, I didn't. No.
Well, that's what you get, I guess.
Did you even sleep, Jake?
Not really.
Okay, let's get breakfast. Actually, yeah. Elwin, are you up?
Yeah.
You just appear in the door and you say, "Did you really?"
Wait.
You never go downstairs. You're just like, I like that.
Okay, so the five of you, including Neela in terms of main characters, Deli's there, Jack also comes up, gets in, comes in. He has grown.
Oh yeah, I remember you said.
So he is tall and lanky, just comes in. Oh, hi. Hi, kind of blushes a little bit
He
around
always
you.
does that.
Hi.
He's got
Hi. He comes down, starts pouring water into your cups and says, morning, morning.
You got a big Jack.
Morning to there.
You should start sword fight training soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, you live here with the great and powerful Eloin. It only seems right that you like start some kind of training, right?
I'm hoping to start doing a bit of magic at some point. Don't know about swords. Don't know whether I've got the physique for that.
I just recommend swords because of you know.
I need a really good sword.
I may not always be available, but you know, the second most powerful wizard in this town.
Neelu has been teaching me a few bits.
Oh, that's good.
What?
Roll percentage for Jack. You just roll it. You're looking for 32% or lower.
What are these percentages?
32 or lower.
92, sorry. I don't
Okay,
know.
he goes, look, this is something that Neelu taught me. Hang on.
Oh no, bro.
That's correct. Simon Kanai. And you get.
Oh.
There's a few sparks around his fingers that you know is like a very simple prestidigitation type of flame summoning in the hands.
Doing it.
Oh, I need to practice more.
Oh well, I mean,
Good,
at
least you can do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Danae can't even do that.
Yes, I can.
Feel the magic.
I can cast prestidigitation.
None of my mates can do it. In fact, no
There
one
you
in
go.
town can do it that I know of.
That's really good.
Thanks. I know you don't mean it, but I really appreciate it.
No, I do mean it.
Do mean it. As someone who, I find it hard to learn magic, so I appreciate the.
When you're
really
hunting
hard.
dragons one day, I'll just remember
Oh,
yeah.
just remember this day when you couldn't do it, and then look back and say, how have I managed to do this good? And
do you really think one day I'll be able to do that?
yeah, I mean, look
I
at
heard
me.
about the dragons that you've fought.
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
love to be able to do that.
Maybe
Yeah,
we can
I mean,
do it
you
with us
will.
one day.
It'd be amazing. Sorry, Deli has got a wooden spoon. It's just going. Can I serve our guest? Yeah, sorry, Mum. Sorry, Mum. And he just runs off. Got some local mulberries from the tree outside. I'm going to bring them in. They're lovely. We made a little jam for them.
Nice.
He runs out and comes
Nice.
back in with a big steaming loaf, massive,
I'm
big
hungry.
white cob,
So like,
steaming and warm bread, white bread, and this mulberry jam that he puts down. Big, beautiful, sticky pot of mulberry jam. Puts it down. Bread and jam for you.
I don't like jam.
Kilgar gets in
Don't
there.
know, I like jam.
Kilgar gets in there. Little lad, big bit. Gets my field.
I'm not
All right,
hungry.
so the day is yours. Now, I will say that the 5 of you, including Nilo, are at the table, so any conversations that need to be had, you have the day.
Other win.
Yes, that's my name. Don't know that.
So
Yeah,
what are we gonna do with them?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I'm just scratching.
Oh, I thought we were buttering bread.
Oh yeah.
You don't do so much, do you?
I mean, what can we really?
We tried to spell magic again.
Are you talking about me?
Yes.
Yes.
We just tried to spell
I don't
magic.
think there's anything wrong with him. I mean,
I think there is.
it may be his memory.
He doesn't remember sentencing us to death.
That's not. That
I
doesn't.
definitely didn't sentence you to death. Sorry, I overheard.
See, there you
I
go.
definitely didn't sentence you to death.
Because we know he did.
You know I wouldn't do that with your friend.
I know. I don't think it's you. I think there's something else going on. See, look, okay, so I think there's something.
With
Well,
some
I mean,
wizard's power, or you think it's this glint, or what?
that's what we don't know.
I mean, I'm not trying to get rid of your stuff, even though your memories have been altered. I'm not trying to do that to you. I don't think there's really a.
Yeah, but that's a completely different situation.
Not really.
Yeah, because the things it hasn't changed how I've acted. It hasn't changed how I've spoken or done stuff. It hasn't. But for him, he literally did like vote for us to be executed.
Can you hand me your character sheet, both of you, please? Just your main one.
Richard, you just die suddenly. Anytime the DM holds your character sheets, this is like.
Thank you.
He didn't rip
It's okay. I've got it all stored on my phone.
them.
Throw them in the fire. Anyway, so what we're going to do today?
Hey, what's the plan? Come on with the.
The whole point of sleeping was to
The whole point of
Jake
sleeping
out
was to sleep.
I know. We need to sort Jake out. But I don't.
It's not one of our top priorities.
Do you want me to hit him?
No, he's my friend. He's my oldest friend. Why won't you just do this, even if it's just personal? I understand.
Well, I mean,
That's-
what if big wizard fella comes back?
What about it?
We're having a civil conversation, don't
I know, but I can be passionate about something.
I? Okay.
If I speak in any other tone other than composed, it doesn't mean that I'm arguing with you.
Okay. What if the wizard comes back and tries to attack us? What will I do? Because I would have.
Spell slots.
Yeah.
You have wards on your tower, do you not?
No, but we're not staying in my tower all day today.
Well, okay. What do you propose we're doing today then?
Well, I was thinking we'd meet up with 8. I wanted to, meet-
She's like a while away. It's not going to happen just
she's
like
only
that.
one spell away.
Okay. Well, what are we going to do about the Nimblefoot problem?
I think that will just, I don't know.
Well, we need to find him.
I agree.
So, I mean, I don't think we need him to go to Carrot, but we might need him to like convince Miss Ryder.
Well, yeah.
So we need to find him.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Exactly.
Do you think it's something? I don't.
You did sending him, didn't you?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
felt a connection, but no, you felt a connection, but it just didn't.
decided not to speak.
No, it just didn't. It didn't quite get there, you know.
Yeah. And that would have been only about a day ago, so that was
Yeah.
yesterday in game time.
So
Maybe it's some kind of thing how Kilgar was kept, under the ground or somewhere. Something.
Just to refresh your memory, Nimblefoot,
Oh yeah, I can't remember.
old man Nimblefoot, told you that he had hidden Nimblefoot.
So he
away.
can't do
He
that.
doesn't have the
Yeah.
capacity to cast imprisonment, as far as you know.
So it has to be somewhere physical then, right? Because there's not
Yes.
much that Nimblefoot could do.
Well, what are you wanting Nimblefoot for? Like, what is your? Let's go a bit bigger picture. What's your mission at
So
the moment?
that-
Like, what are you focused on
Getting
doing?
a time stone.
yeah.
Right. Is that the next thing on your list?
Yeah,
Like
but
things
in
to
order
do?
for that, I have a feeling we'll need Nimblefoot because we're talking to Miss Ryder.
Okay.
So I also at least want to make sure he's okay because we just watched the other dude die.
Yes. Okay. Well, I mean, there's always the bigger picture, but what are we doing today? So where are we going?
That's what I was asking you, because my thingy was, can we sort out Jake? So at least we know
We
everyone.
don't know what there is to sort out. I'm gonna
I'm
turn
saying
on
let's try.
detect magic on my glasses.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Jake.
Okay, look at Jake. Let's see. Detect magic.
He's a glowy
Not
boy
magical
anyway.
effects, so you can see items and stuff on.
Well, I don't think you
Boy.
have his armor or anything.
He doesn't have his armor on. You notice he has would he be wearing that? Yeah, I guess he
Hold
would
my
be.
stealth away so I don't get blinded.
You
Oh,
notice
yeah.
he's got a necklace on that has abjuration magic coming off of it.
Okay.
And you notice that's it, his sword's not on
He's
him.
not glowing.
No. But detect magic won't detect that.
He's done that before with mind flayers.
But that's when they are, well, that's item based. Remember the black stones? So a lot of that was
Alright.
anyway, let's not look back at rules in the past. Let's be here in this situation right now. You don't notice anything other than he wearing a magical necklace.
That's probably because the effects have already passed on and the memories have already been altered.
I mean, yeah, but you're not
Just to
glowing
be
either.
super clear, detect magic, a third level spell, will not detect if he had an effect upon him cast by another spell. Detect magic won't detect that.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anything that I know that would do that?
I'm thinking of like, I kind of want to like do an exorcism quite like type thing on him, just like get it.
Yeah, contact other plane,
I was thinking
which is
of
what
that.
you've used in the past. Obviously, there's a
Yeah.
risk to you that you go mental for 10 days, but there you can use that to ask questions that would tell you if he had an effect upon him. Yeah. I'd say contact. Let me just check that. I think contact other plane can do that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. What is it you guys want to try and do? See if there is something affecting him. Is that
Yeah,
the
so
bait-
we can
the
get
bait
rid of
deal?
it.
Okay. I mean, you can do that without knowing if there's something on him.
Oh
You
no,
just
that's what I'm
cast
trying to
the
do.
spell at very high level.
Mhm.
Or at any level. You mentally contact a demigod, the spirit of a long dead sage, or some other mysterious entity from another plane. Contacting this extraplanar intelligence can strain or even break your mind. When you cast this spell,
Break
make a
your mind.
DC 15 intelligence saving throw. On the blah blah blah, you take damage, you go insane. On a successful save, you can ask the entity up to 5 questions. You must ask the questions before the spell ends. DM answers each question with one word. Yes, no, maybe, never, irrelevant, or unclear. If the entity doesn't know the answer to the question, oh yeah, if it's unclear. If a one-word answer would be misleading, the DM might instead offer a short phrase as an answer. So this entity you contact isn't the old one. It's not like it knows everything, but it.
It could be like a powerful.
Yeah, I'll roll. I will either have you roll or I'll roll to see what's the likelihood
Yeah.
this person would know.
But we don't need to do that. We can just, because I mean the evidence is pretty.
I mean,
You have found out really good stuff doing contact other planes in the past, don't forget. Like
Yeah.
you've been able to discern some quite
I mean,
important
we could
things.
always ask if the effects placed on him were placed by Glenn or placed by the council, or
yeah.
something like that.
And yeah.
So okay, let's figure out the questions then.
Oh, we're doing this? Okay.
How many fifth level slots do you have in the morning?
3.
Can you roll 1d6 for me, please?
3.
Cool, okay. Neela at this point pipes up and goes, are you thinking of like communing with some extraplanar creature?
Yeah.
For answers. I feel like I've got enough power in me to do that if it would help.
I guess it doesn't give you a chance.
Well, I can always portend it.
You don't have.
That's true. But I'm just saying, you know, if you seem nervous today, is everything all right?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm not nervous. I'm just paranoid.
Or are you
So you
paranoid?
are.
If Fen comes back.
That's the person who claims the stuff is theirs.
Yeah. it's
What's the
fine.
likelihood do you think that they're going to come back?
Probably, I don't know.
I don't know if he would do it
He's
like-
not going to do it now.
in a tower, like in your tower. I don't
Yeah.
think he would do that.
I'm not paranoid to leave my tower.
If he's a wizard, he kind of knows that.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't really get in.
Hmm.
Gods and warts.
Gods and warts. Gods and
No.
So you're gonna do it? Let's think about the questions.
Okay.
I turn to everyone. Hey, does anyone want to like ask a higher being question?
I'd like to ask a question.
Okay. Is it sensible, Kilgar?
You've got 19
Just be like, where is
Will
the
my
one?
friends ever come up with a decent plan?
Kilgar, we do more than you do. What do you contribute to
He's
the
got
plan?
19 intelligence.
This is what I contribute to the party, love.
Do you actually have a
Same.
proper question, Killjar, or are you just here to
Killjar.
Killjar?
Aye, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Well, you know, we're thinking of going back through time.
Yeah.
Is that all of us, or how many of us can go?
Well, I think 8 wanted to do
I
it.
don't know. 8. I'm not bringing my sister back through time.
Why? I mean, she's perfectly able. Except from she's missing 2 fingers.
Ask how many can go
No,
back
she
through
really
time.
not. Okay.
Unless that weird-looking drow knows the
I was
answer
going
to
to say
that.
just Tenday here. We'll do that afterwards. So
Aye.
questions. Do you have any other questions?
No, I'm off to the zoo.
I need the toilet.
Morning piss after all that ale. You lot think of the questions. I'll be back in a
Okay.
minute.
Okay.
Is there
is
a
there-
magical effect influencing
Is there
Jake
memories?
Earthenchild's
Yeah.
memories?
Yeah. Magical
Memories or
effect. Influence behaviors. Influencing.
Jake Earthenchild? It's just going to be a random Jake.
Child.
What if someone you were trying to talk about was like named like Jack? I wonder how many people.
Jack.
I wonder how many people in the world named Jack. So it's gonna.
Yeah.
You know,
Is there a magical effect influencing Jake Earthenchild's memories
or behavior.
or behaviors? Memory or behavior. And depending on that, we ask: was this effect placed there by Glyn?
Mhm. By Glint.
By Glyn.
Yeah, by Glint.
What's his? Where is he?
Woozy.
We don't have a second name for him, and we don't know really what he is.
Yeah, but we've asked things about Glint before. So.
Yeah. Okay. Was this effect placed by?
It's
Glint?
not that. So now we need
If
to
not-
ask like 4 more because that's only a.
If not, we ask: was it placed by the ruling council of?
No, not that one.
Why not?
If it's not Glint, then we know who it is.
No, we don't. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Was it placed by?
No, because now we have to ask another 4 just in case that one is false. Because then these 2 don't matter.
Yeah. I think we should still ask. We should either ask if it was placed by Keaton or by Saria. Okay, what questions do you want to ask then?
All right.
Just asking you.
No, you're not. How many how many people? I don't know.
What questions you got so far?
No.
Is there a magical effect influencing Jake Earthenchild's memories or behaviors?
Is there what? Sorry, a magical effect.
Is there a magical effect
You
influencing
can get
Jake,
rid of my hiccups real quick.
Jake Earthenchild's
Yeah, have some of
memories
this.
or behaviors?
You can have a little bit of this. It's fun.
He's just happy to be drinking at once. Yeah, so the first one is there a magical effect influencing Jake Earthenchild's memories or behaviors?
This one here.
Yeah.
Right.
Then we say, was this effect placed on him by Glyn?
Right.
And if it says no, then we say, was it placed by a member of the council? Hold your breath.
We can't hear it though, but you're very quiet.
I
hiccup.
can't talk.
Got it. Hold your breath.
Yeah, then we ask if it was placed by a member of the council.
Okay.
And then Can this magical effect be dispelled with? Can-
Oh my god.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
I'm
shock
trying.
you. The wizard arrived!
Shocking. I'm gonna shock you. That doesn't really work as you
Okay,
announce.
who's casting?
Me.
Okay, you make your way up to the top level of the tower. Still trying to work out, you following behind, like writing stuff down. But what do we, how do we write it? Is it just the two of you going up? Are you going up on your own? Is Jake and everyone coming up? What's happening?
Yeah, we'll bring everyone up.
All right, everyone comes up to the scrying chamber at the very top of the tower. The domed ceiling, magically enchanted to, on a command word from Elowin, reflect either the daytime sky with this kind of mass illusion type thing, or it can look like stars. What does it look like as you come in?
Just
Or it can just be the marble roof.
yeah, just normal.
Okay, cool.
So the questions here is there, that first one, then it says, was this effect placed by Glyn? And then it says, oh, did you drink your water too quick and you got hiccup?
No, I didn't. I wasn't drinking.
Was it placed by a member of the council? And then we ask, like, can this effect be dispelled by dispel magic or something?
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
All right. With the other four of you on the perimeter of the room, Elwin steps forward and gets into a seated cross-legged position, lights some incense around him, and the whole room darkens on the command word as the incense fills the room, takes on an otherworldly meditative place. As you cast the spell, take your 5th level slot and make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw.
I'm going to portend that to 20, I guess. I don't.
You use your 20? You can use your, what's your intelligence modifier for saving
Stop
throws?
hiccuping. Okay.
For saving throws.
Plus 12. So actually,
That's right. So you can just use your 9 if you
I'm
like.
just going to use my 5.
Your 5, I mean. Yeah, great. All right. You use your 5. As you feel your mind so readily, what it normally does anyway, just you're a dreamer, and you find yourself, as you utter the last word, your consciousness leaves the room, much like Doctor Strange when he just goes out somewhere. You start to find yourself beyond time, beyond space, hurtling down corridors of light and through massive fields of odd colours and shapes and kaleidoscope of environments that enwrap you and send you until you lose track of time and space and all sense of where you are, until you find yourself floating in a great dark vacuum. Around you there are slightly shimmering opalescent colours, objects not quite visible as you find yourself just floating in that space. Your eyes start to shine with a bright white light as you hover in this empty void, and all sound around you disappears as you find yourself floating in this space. And then you feel the presence of something. You feel the presence of some other entity. You feel the presence of something else. You're not quite sure. Do you want to take a little pause and sort that out?
Yes,
like have
please.
some water.
Yeah.
Just take a pause. Just do it. It's okay. Drink from the top of it. Don't drink the water normally. Try and drink from the other side, darling.
Mm-hmm.
So like lean forward and drink the other way.
Not too much. Almost fell over. I don't think actually drinking just got rid of them. I I think I leaned forward and I fell forward and hit my head on the counter.
You're still hiccuping.
No, I'm not. Please.
Take a few deep breaths, deep into your diaphragm. Deep. Take them deep. And hold your breath, but breathe really far down into you, so you're pushing your diaphragm down. And hold it.
But
You got to have to really take the deep breath.
I'm gonna try.
Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Well, for those of you watching at home, this is what happens when when the DM is left alone. I get this wonderful time to actually check my notes and make sure that we've got things organised here. This is not always a bad thing as a DM. All right, let's take our seats and a smile when we're ready. Let's all relax our shoulders. Remember how our characters are feeling, because that's really important that we embody who we're playing. Eloin floating in this myriad of dark space that is all at once glittering and shimmering like the northern lights around you, only in colours of purple. Here you see shades of blue, far off, seemingly an infinite distance away, or maybe within reach, you're not quite sure, but you find yourself floating. You lose any sense of which way is up or down. And there's something about this space, this liminal space between realms, between planes, that you find yourself almost at home. There is a connection you have. You feel deep within your soul, your blood, to this space, this far, far realm. As you do so, you feel around you an intelligence. You're not quite sure what the entity is, or entities, but you feel a sense of connection to something. And questions come to your mind. And without even needing to utter them, you find you're able to communicate them. What's the first question?
Is there a magical effect influencing Jake Earthenchild's memories or behaviours?
You send that out as an intention to the intelligence that surrounds you in this void, in this all at once peaceful vibration between the realms and the space. Deep within your whole body, you feel a vibration. Yes.
The next one is, was this effect placed?
Say it clearly so everyone can hear.
Was this effect placed on Jake Earthenchild by Glyn?
A different buzzing now, a different part of your head that you take as a negative confirmation. No.
Was it placed by a member of the council?
Again, this vibration, like a being standing in front of a huge speaker, through your body is a positive confirmation. Still swirling in this void.
Can this effect be dispelled by dispel magic?
Again, positive confirmation vibrates through your whole being.
That's it. That's four questions.
You're allowed to ask another question if you would like to. It is up to you. You don't get to input on this one because you are alone in this space. But maybe there's another question you have. Maybe there is something that you'd like to know.
Is Nim of the Foot currently in Aeon?
Finally, as if from out of the nebulous clouds around you, you get a final burst of positive confirmation. Vibrate through your being. Oh no, sorry. Negative.
Oh no!
Sorry. My bad. Did you say on Aeon, not on Wanda?
Yeah.
On what? Okay. No. With that, floating in this space, minutes turn to hours, hours into an eternity. As the colours around you, the oranges, purples, here you see a turquoise like flash through these celestial clouds. And they start to darken, till finally you feel yourself being pulled back as if by some invisible force at greater and greater speed until finally you come to and you find yourself back in the tower.
Okay, so the answers are, and I say the question I asked.
Okay.
You get them, you don't have to recount.
Yeah.
You heard it, he recounts that too.
So we can just dispel it with dispel magic.
Yeah.
Jake,
What did you find out?
I'm over here. Stand here.
Okay, do I still have to have my time?
Just
spent?
yeah, until now.
Okay.
I'm gonna boop him with just a normal 9th level dispel magic.
9th level dispel is
Just a
no
normal-
normal dispel magic.
Yeah.
I would say because of the power of magic you are using, you more than ever, you
On this
kind of culminate the arcane magic. You kind of build it up, as it were, as you more than ever. And there's this huge, like the way a heat haze looks. This gathers in a massive, intense form in your hand as he's in front of you. And he's like, "Oh, this is not going to hurt, is it?"
If anyone gets to roll, can you tell me before, because I want to portent it just in case. If
You do have to roll.
Do I have to?
Oh, hang on, you're casting it at 9th level, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Let me just check something. Okay. Because you're casting at a 9th level, there's no roll necessary. Because the
Yay!
effect you are dispelling is of 9th level. You pass it, and then you just put your one hand on his forehead, and he's like, okay, he's got a sweat gathering,
You're
and
right.
you're just like, it's okay, it won't hurt a bit. And your hand is just, you can see, you've never seen him cast a spell like magic, maybe once at this level, but there's this insane, everyone sort of like backs to the edge of the room.
Yeah.
Look at those.
Last time
The
I did
lad's pretty impressive sometimes, isn't he? And then you literally just like go into his chest, and this force just, and you can see. Roll an Arcana check for me, please.
Okay. 16.
That's fine. You notice, you see the unraveling around his head and around his heart of just but a flash. You notice these sigils just in arcane magic, like unlock and then fragment into pieces as your dispel magic seems to go through his entire being.
What he did to you,
Last time I did
That kind of did hurt.
Oh.
I'm okay.
That's my first time I've affected a human with that. Last time it just made the room all go. Okay, so I just.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I guess.
Feel different?
What should I be noticing?
What happened?
I don't know, because we don't know what the
At the
effect was.
council? Do you?
I don't have any memory at the council.
What do you mean?
Well, I was summoned to be there. Now I'm here.
Do you remember anything in between that?
Kind of, like I can remember us talking and stuff, but
What about fighting us?
no.
Yay!
Yeah.
He doesn't have to
But
remember
it's great to see you, Rue.
Good to see you too. Welcome back.
The last few days feels weeks even. Feels a bit weird, a bit
Do you
dreamlike.
remember what we told you at Solace?
No. Why are my hands tied?
Because
Oh.
you.
Try to kill her.
Yeah. I'll cut it for you.
Okay, thanks.
Sing.
Do you want to bring him up to speed?
Yeah.
Okay, you take him downstairs to the main house. You spend the next good couple of hours over more food and more ale as far as Kilgar's thing, bringing him up to speed on everything. By the end of that, you notice a change in the overall tension in his face and everything, and certainly you get the sense that this is the Jake that you know and have known from the past. At the end of regaling him on all the changes and everything, he is shocked. We must stop the council.
I know, right?
There is corruption wrought in this land.
Yes.
It has led to the deaths of so many of the elves and the armies. Like we've got to do something about this.
I know.
But I also hear you guys are doing your own thing.
Yeah, we're just kind of like saving the continent rather than just like saving the principality. Oh, it's not principality.
Well,
the republic.
I have to get to work on this then. I have to.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know, but I can.
Are you gonna be able to do it on your own?
Well, we have help. It's not just me, right?
Who do we have to help? I mean,
we can call on old friends.
like,
You two obviously have the thing that you're doing right now. That's fine. You have to stay on mission. You are doing this from a this is more important, but also not more important. We have friends with Lorik in Mistdale. I can go there. I can speak to Lorik.
He's
I think they're
unavailable.
I don't think they're in the condition to help.
Lorik is, right? It's just Ariel who is sick.
Yeah, but he cannot leave her.
Well, I can go there. I can see what's available. We have powerful friends there. What about Keiko as well, and Silverblade?
And so, yeah.
Right. Well, if anyone will be on our sides for against the elves or for the elves will be Keiko and Silverblade.
Mhm.
I will go to them
Okay.
after lunch.
I want to talk to someone who I'm wondering who we can talk to that might know if like Nimblefoot had a place that he would hide something.
I mean, is Treehouse?
That's in Metropole.
Yeah, we yeah.
I mean, we can always, just not tell anyone that we're there.
I don't know if he would hide in Metropole.
Okay.
Remember, he's not on Aeon. Do you remember that bit? Maybe he's in character.
Probably should have asked.
Yeah.
Nilu goes, is there any magical means by which we can discern that further?
Well, yeah, we could do that again.
Yeah.
We could, right?
Yeah, maybe. But
Maybe Lulu could cast it this time.
I think we need a new Nilu.
What?
He goes off and does the adventure.
I find that very offensive, by the way.
No, I know. Obviously, it's just. I wish that you could. Unfortunately, you don't.
Go on, you can say it. I can take it.
Maybe one day I'll find a way to improve the simulacrum to be, make it like merge clone and simulacrum.
So it's
Make
like
a
the same
night-level
person.
version of it.
Monday, but when Neely's already
I'm
gone.
right here, by the way.
So Jake's gonna do that. We gotta first of all we gotta find Nimblefoot, then we need to go to Karata.
Yes.
Why do we need Nimblefoot to go to character?
I think you're enjoying that food a bit too much.
You know how to get there, right? You just open a gate or something, don't you?
You need to find new, kind of.
What are we waiting for?
We should just go, but we definitely need Nimblefoot when we go back in time. Wait, I need to get my sister.
Why?
What do you mean why? This is Nimblefoot.
The lad's got interest here, remember?
I also want to make sure he's okay.
Alright.
Because, his other self just died. Do you need some chocolate or something?
I'm alright, I'm just having some honey with my lunch. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, we could just go to Karato without him, but I do kind of want to bring him back in time with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we go get 8?
8. Yeah, where is she? Hey, 8.
I
I'm
forgot.
gonna send
What are you guys doing? You're all over the place. Have a think
We're
about what you're...
assembling.
I'm gonna sendings. I'm sendings. I'm gonna sendings 8.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I forgot what she said she was.
Hi 8. Are you in the area of Thurston? Because where are you? Because
We're coming to get you.
I'm coming to get you, or you're coming to us.
To go to Karato like you said you would.
Character.
That's too many words. Come on, guys. Tighten things up.
No, this is the last one that says character.
Okay.
One word. Yeah.
So you want 8 to come to character?
We've already sending her and she's already agreed. So
Yeah,
we
we're just trying to get her here.
Okay. Oh, hi, Owen. I'm in Edgeham with the dwarves. About 3 days' travel west of Watersmeet.
Okay.
Wait, what's the plan? What are you doing?
We're sending her again.
Coming to get you like we discussed.
Fine. Sending her again. Coming to get you.
Like we discussed. Are you ready? We're going to Karato.
Like we just.
It's not a computer game. You're talking about this. I just want to remind you. Don't be defensive. Take this as your DM talking to you lovingly. You're doing it a bit like come on, like fast travel-y, like in your attitudes, especially you.
I'm only saying that because we've already sent it.
I'm just giving you some defensive stuff. It's like non-defensive stuff. It's like it's a bit like you're wanting everything to be clean, like in this is what happens when we play too much Skyrim, remember? It's like I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay, so she's told you where she is. Edgeham, which is about 3 days. It's here, right? She's here. She was here. She's moved to here.
So are we like meeting in the middle?
I'll say that at the end of that first sentence, she says, "Do you want me to come to you?"
Yes. Please.
But we can just go pick her up because you can teleport and she can't teleport.
You can't teleport to Edgeham. You haven't been there.
Yeah. We could. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's going to take her a few days to get here.
Okay.
I feel like what we need is a plan.
Our plan is get 8 here, and then go to Karato.
Why are we bringing 8 to Karatur? Am I even coming to Karatur?
Yeah.
If you want to.
And why are we going to Karatur?
To get the time stone.
Is that something we can even get?
We might need to get Mist Rider with the time stone.
I feel like you're expecting we just get the stone and it's just something we get. We don't even know anything about it, do we?
Yeah. We only need it.
Maybe we need to talk to somebody about how this thing works.
We talked to Trevelyan about it.
Yeah.
He said here takes us there and the time stone takes us back.
Yeah. We'll find out more about it when we.
Not that I dare even be trusted.
That's why we
No,
need to go to
but-
Karato and talk to Mist Rider about it.
Can I talk to Mr. Ender before we go to Karatur?
No, because we don't know.
We don't know him, so we can't send it to him.
Shit. That is a
Come on,
complication.
Kilgar, you're smart.
I'm smart. Well, I've had this on, boy. Hey.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're coming to Karato with us, right?
I mean, I'll be with you whenever you need me.
Mm-hmm.
And we
We
get
don't know how many of us can go back to even turn this Yerishnik round,
That's
right?
why
We
we-
don't know how many of us can do that.
that's
What
why
are
we need
doing
to talk to
again?
Miss
We're
Ryder.
trying to have the least effect.
Let's just take it one step at a time. The next step is for us to get to character so we can speak to Miss Ryder.
Well, let's go.
We need 8
Why?
because okay. First of all, we need to go up a mountain.
Why do we need 8 to go up a mountain?
Because I want to spend time with my sister.
Aye, but listen, Nimblefoot said there's trials.
Yeah.
It sounds like as few of us who have to go through these trials. Nim said, the lad said that these trials are no mean thing. They're no little thing. I'm not sure I want to go through these trials, is what I'm saying. Like, how many of us have to go through this?
So
Well-
you're proposing just me and Elowen go?
I'm saying it doesn't sound like something that as few of us as possible. We already know Jake's not coming, right? No, I mean, I want to help at home here. This could be where, you know, we decide who's coming and who's not. I think we should be deciding that right now.
Well, back in time, do you mean? Or to
Yeah,
character?
well, both. Why don't we decide that now?
It doesn't have to be the same people.
My friends, don't think I will be coming back to character with you.
No. You're staying here to
I
sort-
want to get some of the companions of Kurth involved in overthrowing the council, unless you want to be involved with that.
No. But we gotta. Look, this is all I'm proposing. I just thought me, Elowen, Kilgar, and 8. 4 people.
Okay.
Because to carry out the original plan, which is to go back in time and switch the scroll.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, because I still think that will make a lot of ripples through. You know,
It's the smallest thing we can do to prevent it. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to do something to prevent it.
Yeah,
and that's the
well, we
smallest
don't need
thing
to
we can
prevent
do.
it, actually. We don't, well, Elowen, we want to make the fewest damage to the timeline.
I know you've brought this up before, but we have talked to Nimblefoot about it as well. And we've all had a discussion. And every time you want to bring the scroll back here and reverse it here, but that doesn't reverse all the damage it's already done. We want the trees back. We want that
You're
back.
the smartest one, lad.
Right, yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know what to think. I mean,
I thought we'd already decided on a plan.
yeah, but
We
it
have.
doesn't mean I don't agree. That doesn't mean I agree with the plan.
What happens if we do nothing?
Then it just keeps spreading.
And in like a few days' time, Highgate falls.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not long, in a few weeks, your entire island falls, becomes desert, complete dust. And then we don't even know whether it spreads across the ocean, under the ocean. We don't know.
Oceans dry up. I found a little prophecy. I think it dries up the ocean.
The entire archipelago around your island, your home island. And then he gets out he says, maps, puts the map out. He goes, it won't be long until it hits Kurth. We know that mountains slow it down, right? A little bit. But we're not talking more than a few years before the entire of Aeon becomes dust. Maybe the edge will slow it down. We can move people. I mean, it's not looking good. We don't have that long, do we?
Maybe the rift could slow it down as well, but it would always come over the top.
Aye. It's gonna get here sooner or later. And who knows how many thousands, tens of thousands of people die in this thing coming. And it's all because of this Estelar
So
getting pissed off because of some lady, because of the dwarves, because of,
We need him to still be pissed off though.
We need him to think he's made Yerishnik switched.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We need him to think he's done it.
Yeah, that was
So
the
then
plan.
he cries off.
We've spoken about this.
Aye.
That's the
Yeah.
plan. We make it think, and you want to bring the scroll back here and reverse it here, but I don't think that's the best plan.
Do I know about the deck of many things?
History or Arcana, your choice.
Either is the same. I'm going to portent that to a natural 20. That's 32.
No, it's different whether you go Arcana or History in terms of the what I
Okay.
give you back.
Both plus the same. So I guess Arcana.
Okay.
Arcana.
I would say that during the 10 days that you were up at Nevermelt, in your study deep in the vaults of this mighty library, yeah, you came upon study. In trying to figure out how you get back there, time travel, a little bit of your chat with Trevelyan, yeah, you got rumor of a deck of cards across maybe 3 volumes in disparate parts of the library. You found tell, like legend, of a deck of cards that were created before humans, before elves, a deck of cards that lies somewhere on Wanda that has almost mischievous godlike powers. Yes, you know about it.
Do I know what any of the cards are?
Yeah.
What do I know? Which one? How many do I know? Do I know about the most powerful or the least or the most evil?
Let's leave that to chance. Roll a d20 with no modifier. 10 or more, yes. You know about that specific card. With your, let's just say you a straight intelligence check with your intelligence modifier.
My intelligence modifier.
Yes.
Oh, okay. 14.
Yeah, you know about that card. Which card is it you're
The
wanting?
fates.
Yeah, you know about the fates.
Well, do we even need to go back in time?
What do you mean?
I mean, there's always when we were at Nethermelt. I was just intrigued by it, so I looked at it. I know it wasn't really what we were looking for, but I heard of a deck of cards that had I don't know all of what it does, but I know that it can undo some events.
So there's only 2 ways of us changing this, right? That's what we're saying here. We can either trust Trevelyan to send however many of us to try and correct it, or we find a card.
I'm just undo it.
My friends, I'm the oldest here. I could kick all your asses. To me, you're children. This is one of those times where you have to make a call. Just like we made a call. Do you remember when we stopped Luther teasing us and coming after us and putting things, and we took the fight to him? You remember that? And we went to the last rest and we went after him. This is one of those times. We're either going to follow the trail back through time, take the fight to Estelar, make a change to the timeline that stops this grey desert taking over the world, or we go after a card we hope exists in a deck we hope is together. You're the smartest of us.
It's just
You're the smartest of all of us, boy. I'll trust you. If your mind sets us on a path, I promise you, My axe is by your side till the last breath in my body escapes me. Here's what I know. We can't all be sitting around this comfortable table, eating, drinking, going to and fro about what to do. One of us at some point has to do something, has to say, this is what we're going to be doing. Love, I'd die for you too. But let's be honest, without this on my head, I'm the stupidest in the room. So that's why I ain't taking this off. And you, I trust your sword. I trust your faith. But I don't trust you to decide. Oh, it's not even trust. Nimblefoot would have Kurth go back to the way it was 50 years ago. He's not someone I'm going to listen to about what we do here. My vote is that one person makes this call together, right? He's looking at you as he says this, but somebody has to be the person that says, who is that going to be? Why do you look puzzled, love?
It says what? It says that we go after a card or we go back in time.
I'm saying somebody has to make this call. Otherwise, we're sitting around this table getting fucking fat. What are we doing? Make the call, lad. It's your fucking ancestor that brought all this up and has already killed thousands. I say, what do you say, girl? I say, you have to make the call about what we're doing.
I mean, the card was always a second option. So I guess the more crazy but more realistic option is that we do what we're going to do from the start.
Hey! Dania, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I was always on board with that plan, so sticking with it.
So we're going back through, well, how many of us, who knows how many can go back through time? We have to trust a crazy undead drow to be able to do this, and hopefully Nim's friend to bring us back. If he'll just give us this stone, or how this even stone works, we don't know.
Okay.
Right.
So what's our first move?
I've never been out east. I say, I get my axe, we all get our shit together, and we get the hell out of this town.
Yep.
Jake, lad, bam, claps him, and Jake takes it, he says, it's been lovely knowing you. I don't know whether I'll see you again. I hope you get Kurth and you take the council. If you need our help, let us know.
Yeah.
We got to get our shit together.
Agreed. Yes.
Lad, get out. Yes, you're right. And while he's been saying this, he's been doffing his armor anyway, because here's what I'm going to be doing. My friends, I cannot come with you on this larger quest that you do, because my place has always felt like it is here at home, keeping at least this part of Aeon in a measure of peace and harmony, and that is not happening at the moment. I thank you so much for coming back. And Danae, and he puts a hand on your shoulder. Thank you for showing me truth. I have no idea how to take on the Council of Metropole, especially if what you say about Sarir is true. But I'll do my best.
I believe you will.
I may need you, or at least your council, before this is over. But it doesn't sound like you'll even be here, so who knows? But I put my faith in Palladius, and with that he picks up his sword, straps on his back, and he says, I'm going to go to our friends.
Good luck.
I could do with. I can ride. Screw it, I'll ride. It'll take me a few days. I'll head north.
Do you need a horse?
Yes,
Well, we've
Pirate.
got a pirate over in the stables.
thank you.
Take care of her.
I will.
Doesn't.
Wait, can't you do find steed? You have a fey
Of
horse.
course I can.
Well, pirate is immune to like.
Cold.
Yeah.
She's got pebble in her saddle.
Oh, yeah. I'll take my seat. It's fine. My friends, he embraces you.
Sorry for beating you up, even though you don't remember. I beat you up.
I still don't know about Glint. I still don't know. But I will trust in my prayers once again, rather than in one of Palladius's servants. What are your intentions towards Glint, and when will you be doing that?
Probably after everything.
You are fueled with anger when he brings up Glint. Like, you find you're not just casually at the table. You find yourself feeling that rage within you of like, fucking, like this. Nothing feels like taking you off your current path than this abuser within you. What are you going to do about Glint, and when?
I'm going to kill him.
Before or after you go through time?
Probably will have to be before, because I don't know what it's going to be like after, so. The order of events. I guess maybe we can have a little detour before. I mean, since we're reversing time, since we're changing time, it doesn't really matter what we do now, right?
Well, like, he puts his hand on your shoulder once again and he says, remember what we were taught early on in our fighting training. Prepare the battlefield. The person who knows the battlefield wins the fight. Take the fight to him. You're a better strategist than me, but it's my job to remind you of that. You prepare the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
And he brings your head in, but you put 4 heads together. He says, Palladius be with you. He takes your hand, and there's something in his hand. When you press hands together, there's something in his hand. When he takes your hand away, there's a platinum emblem in necklace form.
Thank you.
Says you'll be needing it. Owen, if we see each other again, look after her.
Yes. I think it's going to be the other way around then.
Clap to Kilgar on the back. Thanks for hurting me and generally keeping me awake last night. Hey lad, well, you're welcome anytime. And with that, Jake leaves.
Okay.
Okay, look, I know our main goal is, we should be focusing
You'll be
on...
needing something for the road now, my loves. And she's got some cloth bags with buns in them. She says, here's some buns. No. We'll take care of the town, my lad. You off again for a long time, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, just Nilo, I suppose. Still, you're just as funny, I suppose. All right, what are you doing? You're in the main house of Elwyn's Tower. Is there any business you want to take care of before you do whatever you're going to do next?
I don't think so. I'm going to grab all my stuff and get my armor back on.
I want to unattune from my ring of spell turning.
Okay.
And attune to the robe of scintillating colours.
Nice. Okay, good.
I can't remember. I want to...
Right, you take an hour to do that.
I'm already attuned to it, don't worry.
Now, if you recall, because you did study the map of Karatur, you can attempt to teleport rather than gate there if you want to, because you've done your 9th level spell for the day.
Are we going now? Oh, we need 8.
Oh yeah, you're going after 8,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
I'm
going
first.
grab
Okay,
8.
so
Wait, so are we killing Glint before or after?
I mean, it could just kind of happen if it does. Well, I don't know.
I said to Jake I was going to do it before, but I don't know if we have time to do that.
don't know. Depends.
I mean, I want him dead, and I don't want him to do that to anyone else.
He's peeled off from you for the moment, by the way, to go and meditate and unattune. So you're now on your own after that little chat. What are you going to do in these hours before you leave?
Yeah, get my armor on.
Okay, you get your armor of invulnerability. Alone in your room, you start to strap on your armor.
Okay.
And over on the beds, you see Celeste and Storm.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
Not really. I'll just grab them.
Okay. You still have are unoathed, just so you know.
Yes.
Okay.
But she doesn't know how to initiate an oath because that happened at the keep for her.
No, that was just the first time. I said to you, it's up to you. If something comes to you, you can initiate it.
Yeah, but she can.
You can make it as a declaration. You can do something. We can work something out if you want to.
Okay. She doesn't really know what's going on at the moment because she doesn't know who that man was or anything.
How does she feel about Celeste being there? Do you have any feelings about that sword being back?
She definitely feels like it's the return of an old friend. She feels relieved to have her back. Yeah, she's like, oh, I can wield this blade. Even though she couldn't before. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. There's nothing else you want to do mindfully. You're just going to get your armor on.
Yeah, I'm just going to prepare myself.
You're going to get yourself ready.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You take, let's say, an hour and a half to get everything ready for your travels. Make sure in your inventory that anything you're taking to going. Are you planning on coming back here, do you think, before you go to Karatur, or are you going to go get 8
Probably
and then
go
Karatur?
straight on. Yeah, so we'll grab everything.
Yeah.
We'll pack everything up.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to summon Circa.
In the tower, yeah, I put it there. I see actually about to I just close your eyes and shut the door.
Circa?
Yeah.
You're not able to.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not
Don't
able to.
worry about
This
that.
is why I'm saying if there's something you want to do to initiate all of that, there might be something you'd like to do, like in this time.
Would Danae know that? Because you're telling me, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you that because, well, like I said before the game, like you initiate your sense of I'm back on a path. So you have a think about how Danae might wanted to do that. Like she's declared it to Jake, but how would she like affirm it within herself? How would she sort of? What do you think she would do to sort of be like, okay, I feel like I need to do something. You know what I mean? If you don't, that's okay. I'm not forcing you. Not forcing you. I think for the sake of game, there should be something that she.
Yeah.
Something. But if it doesn't come to you,
No.
Okay, cool. Right, where are you going?
Gonna go get 8. Nice.
How are you going to do that? What are you doing?
Oh yeah, how are we gonna get there? We don't know where she is.
We need
Gate.
Did you just call me
Gate.
Oh,
You could do a double plane shift. If you say edge home,
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
that can.
yeah, but where are we gonna plane shift to first?
Celestial Plan.
Well, Celestial Plane is the only place you know of.
It's the safest place.
Yeah.
I don't need to know the. No, it's not.
You do need
What
to-
happened last time?
That was just a coincidence that we landed in the same place as him. I don't think that's gonna happen again.
Okie dokie.
What would you like to do?
Okay, we just need to name a specific location, like the town.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's coming?
All right, so you gather up in the top chamber.
Yeah.
So it is Kilgar and you two, just the 3 of you.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
With everything.
Yeah,
Armor.
you are ready
On.
for the road, fully donned armor.
Let's go.
Don't forget that you're donned with armor wise.
Yeah.
All right, and then what are you doing? Plane shift?
Yes. The town in the Celestial Plane.
Okay. You strike your staff down, and then through the dome ceiling, lights come, and you are flying, rocketed through space, through time, across the plains, until you come to land. Suddenly, there is a different environment around you: glowing trees and mountains, pinks and purples, long fields of flowing grasses. And as you find yourself hurtling towards the ground, you land, you find yourself surrounded by the celestial plane. Charlotte, I'd like you to roll D12, please.
2.
Okay, good to know. So you land, you look around, the peacefulness. Where are you going next?
Yeah, let's make this snappy.
Wait, what, can you look at your sword?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna draw Celeste. She look different here, like she did last time.
Absolutely, she looks differently. And are you sticking around? Well, you're staying long enough to draw your sword.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know. Let's make this snappy.
You draw Celeste,
Oh no.
Where are we?
and you
first? Can I
immediately
look?
hit. You are just on the outskirts of the town where you read the manuals. Do you remember?
Yeah.
This beautiful, beautiful village nestled within the nooks of two mighty peaks. And as you shing, home, home.
Hello.
This is all in your mind.
Oh.
Wielder. Reunited. Where is my love? Where is my love?
I don't know.
Bring me to my love. Please, bring me to my love. I am not unclean. All this is saying while you're holding the sword. I am not unclean. Free me, Denia.
How do I do that?
Please.
How do
Your
I?
friend. Please.
Okay, I will. How do I do that?
I don't know. But he is powerful. Please free me. I'm not unclean.
I know, Celeste.
I will serve you, but I'm not unclean. My love is taken from me.
Glint.
Yes. Please free me. Only you can free me. I'm not unclean. 12 seconds has passed.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to do?
We gotta go.
Celeste wants to go to Glint.
Okay.
Roll D12 again, please.
Okay. 6.
Okay. What
Let's
are
go.
you doing?
I
You
bang my
going?
stuff on the
You
floor.
bang your stuff
Wait, no,
again?
I'm taking Celeste away.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, I don't hear anything.
I just said Glint.
Do you want to stay? Do you want to stay? Do
No.
you want to stay? Do you want to stay?
No.
And then again, once again, you fly through the sky. Eloin, with his shimmering robes on, up through the air once again. And you're going to edge home?
Yeah.
Edge home. Back. Just here. Flying. Brightness and colours all around you as you come finally to land and settle. It is brighter. There is no longer any rain, but there is a stiff wind as you land out. Roll percentage. Roll D20 for me, please.
14.
14. Okay. You are 14 miles from Edgehome. So you find yourself. Roll D4 for the direction that you landed.
2.
2. Okay. You are in some mountains and foothills to the east of Edgehome. Some of them off in the distance are capped with snow. You are 14 miles east of Edgehome.
Take out my compass.
Do you want to carry on or do you want to break it there?
Yeah.
Keep going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want a little break?
Can we just get? I just want to get to the place.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right, you've got 14 miles of travel to go. All right, you find yourself in some quite steep, quite stiff mountains. What I would like is some weather rolls.
Okay.
So,
Wait, just as we get back, I'm gonna whisper to Celeste. I will help you. I promise you that. I will help you.
okay.
And then yeah. Oh,
I would like. Okay, do you tell him about what
Yeah.
just happened? She tells you about the sword and what the sword has said.
Oh.
So you've heard it as well. I'm just getting some mountain soundtrack
Mhm.
while you guys talk if you want to.
Okay.
Maybe Glenn will just stop being annoying if we just give him Celeste. But she also said preemie, so I wonder if that means put her back into her form, her human form. Or if she wasn't human, her humanoid form.
Have a fishing kit.
Okay. We're not talking about fishing at the moment.
Oh, I'm just looking at what I'm looking
Quite random.
I'm just looking through my bag of holding and my secret chest.
There we go, mountain. So I didn't know you'd landed the mountain, so I didn't have it ready. All right, you find yourselves in these peaks. You're not on a path or any kind of thing. You are literally, you haven't been put on a convenient trail through the mountains. You are literally, I will say that you are in a rocky ravine, not at the very bottom of the mountains, but in a little ravine. You would guess probably 1,000 feet above sea level.
Mhm.
You don't feel like you're very high up, but high enough up that the wind is cool, like it's quite cold. But there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll say,
Do we know which direction to go?
I will
Yeah.
say, just for the sakes of keen mind, that you understand which direction you're in. You don't know how far you are from Edgehome. You recognise that you are close.
So we just go in that direction?
West is that way, so let's go.
Okay.
Okay, it's going to be heavy. It's going to be hard going because you're not on a path.
What kind of dwarf is Kilgar?
Mountain. Yeah, this is home for him. He loves it. But, lovely, lovely weather. He's got like bear, of course. So it's just like it's really cold. He's just like, this is lovely. Look at this. Right, come on then.
What? What's the time?
I would say it's probably about 11th hour, 11 a.m.
Okay.
Nice.
So you're unattuned from spell turning, tuned to robes, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. And your full robe of scintillating coloured up. You're tuned to your invulnerability.
I'm tuned to greater Ironstone. I'm
Be good if
tuned
we
to
can,
invulnerability.
Like fly
Okay.
right now.
Not the ring of regeneration.
I just carry that around, so in case anyone needs it, I just
Okay,
put
cool.
it on.
Good to know. Good to know. And you haven't attuned to Celeste then. You're gonna attune to
Do I
her?
need to reattune to it?
Yeah, it's an attunement slot. So yeah, you're at the moment you're attuned to Storm.
Oh,
I would
okay.
say you can still wield her.
I don't think a storm required attunement.
No.
Okay. And in which case, do you want to have attuned to Celeste?
Yeah.
Okay,
While I was.
Can we say I did that before we left the tower
sure.
in that time?
Good to know.
We should all, fly over the mountains if we can.
Okay. Are you gonna help us out there?
I feel like
I can only fly for 1 minute, remember?
you can. Are you able to summon your Pegasus?
No.
Not. Oh, okay. Fine. Okay, I will.
Fine, the wizard has to make people
What are you going to
fly.
cast, Element?
I'm gonna cast Fly on both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so at 4th level, so I can just affect both of them.
Is that what it does? Fly, like you add people for each level above.
What is that
Whatnot.
invisibility?
I think, let me see, fly. You touch a willing creature, the type gains a flying speed. At high levels, when you cast a spell using a spell slot 4th level or higher, you can target one additional creature. So if you cast it at 5th, you can put it on both.
No, 4th level, and then I can put it on both of them.
And
And
what
then
about you?
I get on my carpet.
Okay, cool. It's only up to 10 minutes, just so you know. So you won't get that far.
Okay, well, okay.
We're gonna start falling after 10 minutes.
10 minutes at the speed you'll be going, you'll get like a mile,
Okay,
2 miles.
no, I don't do that then.
You've got 14
Yes,
miles.
we're walking.
Someone can get on my carpet, and then we'll just find another way.
You could all try and get on the carpet, but your speed will go way down.
Let's just walk.
No, I'm not having that.
Okay.
Fast travel Finley.
Okay, I cast Polymorph on Kilgar.
Okay, what are you going to turn him into?
Turn him into a giant eagle.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, Danae, get on my carpet.
Why do I have to go in with
You can ride on Kilgar. Giant eagle you can ride
Both of us.
with no reduction in speed.
Yay!
Yeah?
That's now.
Great. Okay. An hour will get you there. I'd say if you go full pelt, 80, and if the eagle's at full pelt. Okay, Kilgoth turns into a giant eagle with this red crest of hair on its back.
Whee!
You get on, grab him, and you're heading west, yeah? All right. Finley, roll d12 for me, please. Let's see if you have any encounter on this journey.
3.
Okay, that is Tarask, so that's great. That's good to know. All right, you guys take to the air and climb until you see the snow-capped peaks below you slightly as you soar, trying to get a vantage as you approach Edgehome. So for the hour it takes you, flying at full pelt, clinging to the carpet, the air whipping through your white hair and your red hair in full flap mode all around you as you ride the giant eagle. Okay, I'm going to perception checks. You guys don't even know what you're looking for, so with disadvantage, please. Helen as well.
Oh dear.
Disadvantage.
Oh dear.
What did I roll?
23.
23 at disadvantage.
Yeah. I rolled
5,
a
I
14. Wait. Yeah, I rolled a 14.
That's the lowest one. Wow. Okay, cool. As you're up on your carpet, you notice after about 55 minutes or so, you're looking down, scanning. You kind of decrease.
No, sorry, it's 22.
Okay, that's fine. That's in the same category. So you decrease your altitude and start to kind of soar between peaks as you. And you do know from the map, like you've got the map as well, that Edgehome is right on the southern tip of the last kind of spur of 50-mile wide kind of range of mountains. So you kind of circle south, and so that you have the mountain range as it ends on your right, and as you're whipping along, you start to notice far below, you start to see merchants' trails, and you start to see carts and wagons way beneath you, all heading towards some structure, some citadel. And with just a few minutes left on the polymorph spell, you notice massive dug into the side of a mountain. Think Clement Hill, but on a gargantuan scale. The entire side of a mountain has been carved out, flattened, the side of it, and then carved into it are windows, doors, walkways coming out the side of this mountain, like it's an entire city, not built, but carved out of the very mountain, right on the very southern tip of this range. And you can see literally convoys and convoys of wagons, merchants, carts, all this kind of thing converging on this enormous mountain front as you descend and lose altitude. Yeah, I'll say that you land about a quarter of a mile from the actual Edgehome itself. Kilgar changes back.
Whoa.
And as you begin the final walk up towards this enormous peak that's right in front of you, a lone peak almost, as it comes almost all the way down almost to ground level before turning into other mountains. And the whole side of it, almost as if somebody took their hand and just cut off the bit that would continue to curve out, and just cut it off. So there's this flat-fronted thing. You could see literally hundreds and hundreds of doorways, windows, walkways and corridors coming out. You see myriads of dwarves of all sizes and all shapes and other races as well, converging on and meandering around all these walkways. This enormous city carved into the side of the mountain. And this is where your sister is. That is where we're going to leave it for today. Welcome to Edgehome. Done.
Nice.
I'm not unclean.
Oh, of course, Celeste. I was like, you were like, are you gonna stay? No.
Make your call. No, I'm not.
Yeah, of course the game. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, folks. Oh, that was such a short game, damn it. Okay.
Sure, was it
Yeah,
short?
it was really